Chris, how do you feel about 1-0 win today?
I'm delighted, clean sheet. Thought we defended really well. You know, I went for a walk this morning, and all I heard was 3-0, 4-0, 2-0, 2-0 will do, 3-0 will do, 4-1 will do. I think I heard about 5 different score lines, and they were all like sort of us coming in here and turning it on and running over the top of this. This was never going to be the case here with these today. Everybody should know in this district, in this manner, what Paul's like and his teams are like. They're, you know, and he's had success and bringing the team up out of obviously League One to battle into the Championship. They will do that, and we had to break them down. We were a little bit loose first half and didn't really connect. Give the ball away too cheaply at times. Never really got any sort of synergy at the top of the pitch. We never really found those passes. We didn't really play quick enough. But we upped the tempo second half. I've got to say, I didn't think we were in any danger. Only from, you know, a cross or a long ball or anything happening that takes the game away from you, which I believe we deserved to win. But better second half, and obviously incredible finish by Gus that settled a tight game.
Yeah, incredible goal, isn't it? And he's playing very well. 4 goals already.
Yeah, assists and goals, top of the pitch. We need that. So, but we talked at half time. The game will come to you. You don't have to go chase it. You don't have to be a game of basketball. There's been plenty of times down here where we've lost the shape and gone off plan. You know, if the game, we take it into the 80th minute. If it comes to the 89th, 85th or late on, it's important that we have a clean sheet and give ourselves that opportunity, and I believe we would have found that opportunity. Just disappointed that we just didn't find that second one, that we relaxed and kept everybody nice and calm, manager included.
I wanted to ask you about Harry Suter as well, just the way that he was commanding at the back, but also got forward a few times, didn't he? The fans seemed to enjoy that. Yeah.
I mean, a bit bashy-like, wasn't it? He's been fabulous since he's been at the football club. His attitude towards everybody. He's a man footballer, and when he needed to edit late on, he edited it, even though I think there were about 3 or 4 trying to block him and jump into him. At the same time, he just stood his ground, and it's what you need, and I believe our game management was good, really late on. First pass out was good, we got ourselves up the pitch and we drew the fouls that just really killed the game. And as I said, I didn't really think that we were didn't give up any opportunities or any chances where goalkeepers have to make a big save or they've missed a big opportunity. But always knowing from Paul's side how they are, they'll go right to the end, they'll make it difficult, and they'll stay in the game, which they have done. They've had 3 magnificent results, and when I woke up this morning, would I have took 1-0? Would we have all taken 1-0? The feel of it at the end, we would all have been after that feel that we've won a game of football. We'd like to have scored a couple more, but we didn't. I kept a clean sheet, which was brilliant, and another step forward for us.
No Arblaster today, but how do you think City Peck came in and played alongside Vinicius?
I thought it was great. It was a big blow for us, that, because it's the first change that we've had to make, and it was such a innocuous situation as well. He's running backwards and trying to get a header in, and nobody near him, and he just goes down, and straight away we knew it was in a little bit of trouble. So that was, yesterday at 12 o'clock. So our preparations were changed a little bit, but City came in and thought was great as well. And I've got to say, it's been a tough week as well. The applause by both sets of supporters as well, I thought was superb, and they're 2 really good football clubs in my opinion, and Derby fans and ourselves joined in for the appreciation, and obviously from our point of view as well, we talked about it right the way through. It's been a real sombre week for us with Sai and his Sai Sachdev and his injury that he's had. So these things come to test us, but we've worked really well during the week. And we've prepared well and properly, taken those situations on board and got over those hurdles. Got over the hurdle of missing Blaster, who's been arguably our best player, and City comes in and we all, as one, get that result. Reaction of Rhian Brewster to the cop at the end. The way we got around every player late on in the game. I think shows you what type of group we've got here and what we're trying to achieve.
With Armblaster, could that be a long-term thing, or is it going to be a bit shorter than that?
Yeah, I think it'll be shorter. Whether it's going to be ready for next week, we'll we'll not know and see how it all settles down. But hopefully, fingers crossed. We talked. I mean, it was ridiculous, really, because I did the presser on Friday, and we talked out, our injury record and whatever. We talked about Si, and then sort of 90 minutes later, we lose Ollie, who's a tough guy and he's a tough kid. So as I said, it's we're full value for our result, and it's been a good end to a pretty testing week.
You will take the captain's armband very seriously. So what does it say about Vinny Souza that he got to wear that today?
Decision by myself. I didn't think that Suits needed it because he's just a leader anyway. I didn't think Gus needed it. Didn't need his ego pumping up. I just thought it was deserved in terms of his performances. Now he's been since he's come back from Brazil pre-season. It's been outstanding. You've seen the change around, and it was a proud moment for him. He was delighted when we talked about him being the skipper, and he's led the team from the front, and delighted that in his first game as captain of Sheffield United, which is a proud moment for anybody, that he gets that win that I believe we deserved.
Finally, 3 straight wins, 3 straight clean sheets as well. How are you feeling about things at the moment?
Well, good. There's still stuff to work on. We understand that, but there's a base to work from, which I think is really important. And we've got a really good group, receptive group that want to work hard, want to give everything for the shirt. And the punters see that. They see those recovery runs. They see those tackles, their headers, the races. We have to, we will get better, and we will play better. But the game isn't all about silky stuff and flicks and great passes and this, that, and the other. And we'll find that because we've got genuine quality. We talked about the 4 cornerstones of the game. From a technical point of view, we've got technical players. Tactically, we feel we're in a good place. We know the system that we're trying to implement, and anything comes against it, we can go and press and counter press. And the 2 biggest things for me is the physicality of it, which we're standing up to every challenge that comes our way, and the mentality is that that we're seeing games out when we have to. We're getting the goals when we have to, and we're getting those wins on the board, which are really crucial and important for us in the early part of the season.
Cheers, Chris.